I started a little bit early because yesterday we started and there was kind of some little glitches and some, signal failure and stuff like that. This gives everybody a chance to get all the little goblins out ahead of time. Um, Hopefully it's all still working. Thank you guys for coming in all this time. This is going to be fun. I feel like I'm doing these little like guerrilla concerts, just kind of flash in and flash out. I'm gone. But it works. It works for me particularly because I'm still fighting the good fight with two legs not quite underneath me yet. It's kind of funny because today Washington State got the official shutdown, lockdown, nobody goes out unless you absolutely have to kind of order. And I was kind of laughing because ironically, this was the first day that I was able to get my little wheel walker and go outside and sit in the driveway and watch my puppies play, who have not been able to go out and play for a long time. So they were very excited and they had a great time, and it was nice to just sit in the sun, smelling that spring air and thinking, okay, it's kind of interesting out here right now, but it's a beautiful day. And I'll tell you, that's one of those funny things I've always noticed. It can be the worst, most miserable circumstances that I know of that day. And the day is, for some reason, it'll be the most beautiful sunset ever. So, there you go. That's kind of where I am today. This is going to be a short concert because I've got two songs. One you may have already known, but the second one is a brand new song, and I'll tell you more about it. But these are songs of transformation, because that's kind of where we are right now. We're kind of in a transformational place right now. First off, it's going to be spring equinox tomorrow, and I'll have more spring songs tomorrow for you. If I'm still, I want to do this. I'm having fun. Like I said, just 15 minutes and 20 minutes, and I'm gone. But we're in a transformational time right now. We're having to all adjust and learn and figure out how do we do our lives when we're not allowed to get around, and how do you reach out and connect with people and make them feel good if you can't touch them. It's a very interesting place to be, and we'll have to just find our way around. But so far, people are getting kind of smart. We're getting creative. That's the way you got to be. So, all right, first song. I think we're all kind of clued up. It looks like I've been talking enough here. It looks like am I getting the go ahead from Sancy sitting back there manning the post for me? Thank you, my dear. Let's see. That's not how it starts. Good drugs. Eventually, I'll have my fairy tale album, and this will be on it. What is this casing I'm in? Pine wood and wire so thin. Though I've been carved by a knife, something is giving me life. There are no strings now to make every movement I take, no other's will to employ. I'm not just somebody's toy. I'm gonna grow up and become a real boy. I must follow this rule. I have to go straight to school. I don't feel I should go. There's so much more I could know. There's a great big wide world and it's waiting for me. I will handle it fine, just you wait and you'll see. I will do as I want, cause I'm finally free. What is this voice in my ear, bugging me loudly and clear, telling me what I should do, claims its wisdom is true. But I won't listen today. I'd rather go off and play. They say I'm just the right age to make a hit on the stage. But that didn't do well after opening night. I was thrown in a cage and was locked up real tight. Should have followed that bug, cause I knew it was right. A fire burned down the place. Now I've fallen from grace. I have a new friend today. He says he'll show me the way. An island only for boys, filled up with candy and toys, with smokes and beer in a glass, where you can act really crass, and then find you are turning into a dumb donkey. Within this dark evening gloam, I think I'd better go home. Now there's nobody here. It's just that bug in my ear. They say Papa went to sea, said he's looking for me. They tell a dark, scary tale that he was ate by a whale. And now the whole world will know that I am to blame, and my father's demise will now bear my name. I'm the boy with no heart or a soul and a claim. Somehow I ain't gonna make this right. I got nothing to lose unless I don't fight. So I'll swim out to sea and I'll find him tonight. I don't care if I'm drowned in the deep blue sea. There was something I learned when I finally got free, that a father's real love's more important than me. What is this casing I'm in? Is this my body and skin? I have this feeling of joy. I am no longer a toy. I have finally done right and become a real boy.
Tip. They need your information.
All right, yes, all right. So Sansy's bugging me.
No,
telling
not Rainey said so. Hi, Rainey.
Hi, Rainey. Yeah,
Hi, Lauren.
the whole reason I'm doing these little guerrilla concerts is because I'm sure you've figured it out by now. All of us musicians, every one of us, is in a world of hurt because all of our gigs have been canceled. And there's no way we can make our monies because we can't sell our products because we can't get out to do our shows. And we can't even stand on the street corner with a tip pot because that's socially not distancing. So, all right. So this is why I ended up doing this. And how you get your money to me, if you fear change, give it to me. I am not frightened of change. As a matter of fact, that's what this whole particular show is themed on. So, paypal.me/Alexander James Adams. That's my link to get into my virtual tip pot, and you just drop money in there. I'm gonna try. We're working on a way to get. I think there's an interface that can go with Twitch that will be able to collect credit cards as well. I just haven't figured it out. I'm going to talk to a friend of mine tonight. We'll see what we can do to figure that all out. But until then, that's what we're doing. If you can't use PayPal because you just don't have one or whatever, and you still want to give me money, you can be kind of sneaky if you want. You can go to Bandcamp. And on Bandcamp, you can download any little song for 99 cents and pay me a whole lot more. So that's another way to get some tip money to me. And remember, it's not just me. I'm not the only one out here. There's all my friends, S.J. Tucker, Sharon Knight,
Sunny,
Sonny, yeah, Sonny Larson,
Betsy.
Betsy Tinney, Leslie Hudson. The list goes on. The list goes on and on and on. We're all out there. We're all going to be pinching our pennies and doing our stuff. And we're probably all going to be out here on the internet because that's our only stage left.
Ooh, and Bandcamp.
Oh, and what about Bandcamp?
They're giving the artist 100%.
Right. Bandcamp, as of tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, Bandcamp is actually doing a little thing where if anybody buys anything on those 2 days, the full purchase goes to us. They don't take their fees out. They don't take their processing fees out. So if you want to wait till tomorrow to give me extra goodies, I recommend doing that. Do it on Thursday or Friday. You know, that's the kind of thing that's going around. It's gestures of kindness. And they all
Kathy
add
said
up.
it's Friday only. Are you sure, Kathy?
I don't know. Are we sure, Kathy, that it's Friday only? I can go check, but
Midnight.
midnight.
Midnight to Pacific to midnight.
Okay, so midnight Thursday night
To
to Friday
midnight.
and end of
would-
Friday,
yeah.
midnight, start of Saturday. There we go. Ah,
Okay.
sure. Give that to the dyslexic and tell him to figure out how to say
Yeah,
that.
slide X6 on
Slide
tie.
X6 untie.
There
That's
we
right.
go.
All right, stop taking my jokes.
I'm a comedian. That's what I do. I will
Yeah, they
steal
will.
them.
They will steal your jokes. Watch yourselves out there. Any of you hang out with comedians, watch it. All right, so to the serious song. Let me get some water if I can. What did I do with my water? I lost it.
Mine's loaded.
I'll take a little sip. It'll
Okay.
help. One of the things. Oh, thank you. One of the things that happened last year. Hi, Draz. Are you part of my picture?
He is.
Of course he is. This is my
He's
familiar,
great.
ladies and gentlemen. This is my familiar Dresden. He's
looks
obviously deciding that I need his supervision here. So there we go. One of the things that happened last year
Take it.
was I was in a mess, and I'm going to move up a little bit because I need to move up for this song because I need some belly so that I can actually sing it. There you go, my dear.
You bet.
And I put out a call to everybody in Facebook, telling everybody I was in a world of hurt and I needed some funding very, very quickly to secure my music and my rights and my property. And, you know, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. You guys were so fast and efficient and scary. I went back and forth from absolute ecstasy to sobbing with the overwhelmness that I felt from everybody devoting what they did for me. And one of the things I promised when I did that, I told people, and for those of you that qualify for this, I have not forgotten you. I am waiting for the whole nonsense to go and fall away before I can have a brain to actually apply, which hey, in the next 24 hours maybe my life will get better in 24 hours. We'll see. But what I promised was anybody that donated over $100 would get a song. I probably have about 2 albums worth of songs that I have to write. But that's fine. I don't mind one bit. And one of the songs that was requested was this one. And it was very special. And it was on a bit of a time frame. Because this song was supposed to be for a wonderful, brave woman. She had been diagnosed with a terminal disease and was not going to last very long at all. I believe she is still here with us tonight. I just got a letter from her on Monday. So she is still with us. But the story of this woman is that she's a trans woman. And she wanted to do as much as she could to get herself to her true form before she departed from this realm. And she had the strength and identification inside of a dragon. And this friend had commissioned this song for me to write for her. And it was a purple dragon. And her friend said, can you write this song for her? And it was one of those incredible moments, because that's a big song to write. That's a big charge to hand a bard. But the moment I got off the phone, I gave it like 15 minutes, and all of a sudden it hit me like a Mack truck. And I started writing down the words, and they just kind of went, and there they were, all of them, intact, as one song. I was never able to put it to music for the longest time because, you know, I've life, you know, my own drama. And then I got a letter from her a little while ago, about 2 weeks ago, saying, I'm done. I'm not going to fight anymore. I'm going to see what I can do to expedite my independence, as it were, from this realm. So I took that seriously, and I was at a con that night, and I stayed up all night long, and I wrote the darn music, you can bet yourself. So it's only about 2 weeks old. It's a brand new song. And so hopefully I'll remember it all. But this is just to remind you guys that it is never, ever, ever too late to do what you need to do to be true to yourself. You're never too late to do that. Even with your last breath, if you can manifest your truth in your last breath, you've got that, and no one can take that from you. So don't ever find yourselves getting too low, especially in the coming future, when we think it's getting rough out there. Put it in perspective and think to yourself, there are strong people out there, and they're doing their stuff, and they're hanging in there, and if they can do it, why can't I? So keep that in mind. Get your own dragons riled up, and we can all get ourselves transformed and become better and stronger for it. So it's called Finally Be Me. I rock back and forth in this fiery hell, trying to break from this limited shell, an effort that may end up broken as well, but at least I will get to be me. I struggle to change all the scales on my hide, take blue mixed with pink to make purple reside. They told me it couldn't be done, but they lied, and I'm going to break myself free. No bird made of feathers, but a dragon with scale, sharp horns, leathered wings, and a long supple tail. This egg that I'm in will be burned once I'm free. I will burn with it too, but at least I will finally be me. You feel you should suffer with pity for me, but I am in charge of my own destiny. How many of you can claim you have the key to make of this life all that you can? My glory is short, but my legacy's long, for this transformation will never be wrong. My story of strength will be made into song and be shared with the children of man. I am flying in flame, I am beating the game, I will not be the same, but I will make you all come to see we can all find our ways to be free. I will be what I truly can be. I may pass from this realm, but I know I will finally be me. No bird made of feathers, but a dragon with scale, sharp horn, leaded wings, and a long supple tail. This egg that I'm in will be burned once I'm free. I will burn with it too, but And now you know I'm only gonna do 2 songs today. So, that is for you, my dear. I know you are still out there. And I will be sending you this tomorrow in a download so you can hear it and sing it and be inspired on your way. And for those of you out there that are watching and listening today, thank you. Thank you for being here. And I'm going to go rest for a little bit, but I will see you tomorrow. And we will keep doing this, just 15, 20 minutes, have a little fun here and there. I get requests now. I will try and fill them. If you write to me ahead of time, I'll see what songs I can fit in. And if you're asking for a power song, I'm only going to be able to do one of those at a time. But I think I'll still get them done. I got plenty of days ahead of me, and hopefully so do you. And we'll talk again. Like I said, thank you guys for supporting me and supporting all the artists out there and the artisans on their Etsy pages. We can do this. We can do this little by little. It's going to take all of us hanging together. You know, and share this. Share this Twitch with others. I mean, you guys can all give me $1 and then give it to somebody else and let them give me another, because that's really what it is. And for those of you that are already putting the money in the PayPal, you are welcome to come back here every single episode and watch your shows with me, and just keep getting more folk on, because that's how it'll get done. It's all the little pieces adding up to make us stronger than one. So, thank you guys. I'm gonna go rest. And I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
Here.